Hey there, this is Andrew with ADS, here to bring you the very best in marketing and branding tips, as well as business tips for those of you who are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and personal branders. Welcome and thanks so much for being here. And truthfully, first, I'm just going to start off with an apology. I owe you an apology because I have been MIA probably for like a month now, and hopefully you've been like, where is she? Where did she go? And if you haven't missed me, don't tell me. Anyway, so much has happened since we last chatted. Just wanted to share a couple of those things with you, and ultimately I'm going to show you my new home office I've been working on, and so I will share that in a little bit so you can see the little tour. But I want to update you on what's been happening in my world, for those of you who care. Hopefully, my friends here and those who follow who do care about what's happening in my world. So I'll update you real quickly. So a couple things. First, I moved. So I was in Smyrna, Georgia, and now I've relocated the ADS office, home office anyway, to Marietta. So I have this new room, this new space that I've updated to an office. This whole place is a fixer-upper, yay. However, I wanted to start with this home office because I got to be able to work, so it had to be first. So I will show you again that little quick tour. So fun, and also my new kind of like outdoorsy, workspace I want to work on next. So there's so much. Okay, where to begin? I did go to the beach, first of all. So I moved, I went to the beach, and I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but just know it was like private-esque island, so unpopular, which is exactly what you need during COVID, and it was so needed. Can you see my tan? Can you see it? Totally happened. But we had so much space. It was so spacious. People were not really around, which was great, and just kind of packed our own food, did not do takeout very much, and it was perfect. It worked out great. I totally enjoyed that. So needed, so needed. So I felt a little funny about doing that, especially because of COVID and so many unknowns. However, my sister had been tracking these COVID numbers for weeks and probably months now, just to make sure that they were low on this place where we typically go. So it all worked out, and that was great. Also, I had a wonderful TikTok chat. It was a panel of several, probably 5-ish people who were outstanding. I'm going to list them for you. And it was a really great chat all about TikTok for business, what's happening in that space at the time. Trump's administration was talking all about getting rid of TikTok. That may still be on the table, but as I will show you in this little TikTok video, which you're welcome to watch, there's no way he can legally ban TikTok. So anyway, there was all that chat about all that because at the time India had just banned TikTok, but that was all because of geopolitical reasons, and so many other countries who were looking at it were also for kind of really political reasons, as opposed to security, which was kind of the blanket under which it was supposedly being under scrutiny for. So much to talk about there, but we talked about that in that panel, and we talked about so many other things related to TikTok and business, and how do you work and survive in that place, and is it any good for you, and all that great stuff. So I highly encourage you to watch that video. If you haven't watched it, I will link to it below in the description. And I think that was a great conversation, really awesome chat by TubeBuddy. So thanks, and shout out to TubeBuddy for doing that. I'll have to show you my TubeBuddy mug in a little bit. Okay, so what else happened? So I moved, went to the beach, had the TikTok chat, had another chat with Palm Beach International Airport. So did a marketing 101 type-ish chat with the people there. So that was cool. Oh yes. Also, I hit over 10,000 followers on TikTok, which was really awesome, amazing. So right now I'm at 12K. For so many reasons. I think I'm like sitting at 12K right now, and I think that's a function of so many things. The whole India thing, plus, I changed up into all this renovation mode, so I think that's messing up my TikTok authority, as they call it, with the algorithm. And as well, there's some other things like me just being busy with this move and with work and business and all this. So So at the moment I'm kind of sitting at 12K. So it was awesome hitting 10K, went to 12K pretty fast, and then now I'm kind of sitting there. So I think my hypothesis is that when I have more time to devote to pushing out more videos and being able to engage on a consistent basis, I think I will see those numbers start climbing up again. I think that's my hypothesis. So check back with me in a week or two and we'll see how that's going. So it hit 10K. So right, little private island, moved, new office, TikTok chats. Is that everything? Yeah. And then there's some other stuff, with my niece and all this. Pray for my niece. She's like not doing so great right now. And this is such a weird time with COVID and everything. And plus I have an aunt who's also got some challenges health-wise. So, other than that, everyone else is okay. I have had friends getting COVID and all of that. And it's so weird knowing about people who've gotten it, and it's odd. And thankfully, thank God, no one's died from it. No one's been, severely hospitalized, with the exception of one person early on when the pandemic happened. He's married to an ER doctor, so I guess that might have been bound to happen at some point, unfortunately. So that was pretty serious at one point. But otherwise, everyone so far seems to be okay. Keep checking on your people and make sure everyone's okay, because, that's really critical right now. Okay, and I'm going to show you my home office now, and kind of also before I do that, I'm going to tell you what I did with this place. So I repainted the whole place. It was this kind of builder's cream color, and I changed it to this kind of gray tones, which I think is really crisp, cool, and awesome. I can't wait to change out the flooring, which was really horrendous to begin with. It was just old, this is just an older home. And so just really did some DIY vacuuming, steam cleaning, and that seemed to do the trick. So that's all good until whenever I can get this flooring changed out. But in the meantime, it totally works. And then I just added some new pieces. So my desk is the same. I added this new office chair, which is totally needed, and I super love it. It's this velvety green plush, super cool chair, very easy to put together. It's a Savas task chair. I just got it overstock and really, really love it. My sister was like, it's not going to be comfortable. And I think it's totally comfy. It totally works, and it's totally awesome and perfect for the space. And it's in my green color, cool color family that I love so much for my business colors. Got the new chair. Then this gold piece I have over here, I've had that for a while, but it was my jewelry armoire in my bedroom, and so I've repurposed it. Don't ask me what I'm doing with my jewelry yet. I will figure that out, but I repurposed it for a library / display area, thinking of YouTube. So at some point I will be reworking that. This wall behind me is going to, knock on wood, wherever that is, down here, that is going to be a little mural secret. I know no one, if you made it this far in the video, you are like one of the few people who know this, but this is going to be a mural back here. I cannot wait. I hope that works out. It's going to be really awesome. So come back and watch how that unfolds. Really excited about that. There's a light fixture I got to put in here, and that will largely be my final touch. Oh yes, and this like little small cabinet thing I'm going to get soon. The other thing that I'm very excited about, but I won't get it until like September, of which I'm like, geez, what the world, is this round kind of floor ottoman pillow, which I'm also very excited about. And what I like about that is because I think it's going to be really helpful and enticing for me to do my morning meditations on. So I can come in here and be quiet and still and sit on my really cool pillow and enjoy this view. And By the way, I am neglecting one of the coolest parts of this whole entire office. It feels like a tree house for adults. It feels like a grown adult tree house. Because it's totally in the trees and there's like nothing back there. There's nothing else back there. So, I just leave the window open up all the time. It's great. And it's just trees for days, and it makes you feel like you're in the trees, which is so awesome, but you're in air conditioning, which is like the best of both worlds. And also I want to show you this like back porch area, kind of patio, raised patio, I guess you could call it deck area. And I have so many ideas and thoughts for this space. But for now, I just put my normal little patio furniture out here. And there's this random grill I had in storage, but I'll probably do something else with that. And I'm just dreaming of, how home luxy I can make that space. So that is the little tour of some new spaces I have in here. And otherwise, I just wanted to show you that and catch you up real quick on what's been happening in my world. We have some cool videos coming up soon about LinkedIn. I owe you guys a video on LinkedIn. We'll also do an update on TikTok, how I think I got to my first 10,000 followers. So we did a video before about how to get to your first 1K. Now we're gonna do 10K, and then hopefully I will get out of my little lull that I'm in and figure out how to get to 15 and 20K sooner rather than later would be great. So there's all these wonderful things happening. Also, finally, and I know this is just such a hodgepodge of an update for you. This is so miscellaneous. However, they've been gone so long, so I have so much to share with you. Okay, put this date on your calendars. Put this date on your calendars. And you have no excuse depending on your geographic location, because this is a virtual event. This is going to be Saturday, October 10th. The event is called Brand Tech Day. You are all invited, and it is designed for entrepreneurs and small business owners, personal branders. And what we're doing is we're bringing branding and technology together for you on this day. There's so many wonderful topics, from social media to branding, marketing, promotions, podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, and also the whole tech side with apps, and these kind of blur the lines between branding and technology when you get into tech. So there's the app space, there's automation, there's all kinds of topics we'll be covering. We're so excited, and very excited about our keynote speaker, Shelly Archambault, who is on the board for Verizon and Nordstrom. Very awesome lady, and her book is coming out soon, like right before our conference starts. So just save that date, October 10th, and then I'll be sharing some information with you soon about how you can get early bird tickets and all that good stuff. All right, so thank you so much for being here. Thanks for allowing me to share this update with you in my new home office. I hope you like it, and stay tuned. Come back for all the new reveals and updates in this space. And otherwise, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think, what I should do with it, all that good stuff. I have never put up a light fixture before. I'm about to do that for the first time in this room. So wish me luck. I know at least enough that you're supposed to cut off the electricity in the room before you do all that, of course. So other than that, I'm having fun doing a bunch of this DIY-ness. And again, want to know your comments. Say hello to me. It's been a minute. Oh yes, don't forget to follow the ADS Agency. We are everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Also now TikTok, we've got a placeholder space there. THEADS Agency, like ads, like advertising. The ADS Agency. And also subscribe to us on YouTube. If you've never subscribed here, be sure to subscribe. The button is below. And when you hit subscribe, also be sure to hit the little bell, because that's how you can get notifications about when we go live, or when we are going live, and when we upload videos here. Finally, I owe a couple of videos to some people out there in addition to the LinkedIn ones. Someone else asked about, attire and your polished look and all this for your brand. So I think I'll do one about that. And also there was one other request out there. What was it? Yes, Zoom registrations. So Zoom registrations, when you do require registration on Zoom, how do you handle that, and how do you do the branding portion of all that and all that goodness? So I think I'll do a video about that also, because people had lots of questions about that. And finally, also, Zoom pictures. People had questions. They didn't really understand how to get that cool Brady Bunch-like Zoom picture. Honestly, it's a screenshot that you could take, but I know that's like not the norm for a lot of people. So we will be walking you through the steps of how to get that cool Brady Bunch-like picture. And even if you missed it the first time around and you didn't get it live, which is the easiest way to get it, then I can still tell you about a way to kind of fake it, you know, and kind of still make it feel like you took the picture live. So stay tuned for those videos coming up in the month of August and beyond. All right, cheers. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll chat again.